Welcome to my Zercher Squat tutorial, guys, here at Iron Hive. Once again, my gym I actually train clients at as well in person. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna show you guys how to simplify the Zercher Squat. Let's do it. Hey, before we get into the Zercher Squat real quick, by the way, peep the shirt, peep the flag, super hype, untapped, let's go, baby. More coming with possible merch in the future. We'll keep you guys updated with that. But getting into the Zercher here, guys. So before I even dive into the movement itself or how to do it, that type of stuff, most people have seen the Zercher Squat. You're sitting in the bar right on your elbows here. I'll showcase that later on here. But the key I want to make to you guys and the point I want to make to you guys about the Zercher Squat is it's actually not a advanced movement, so to speak. A lot of people portray it that way, but truthfully, if you do it correctly, it's actually easier than a front squat here or a barbell back squat sometimes for a lot of people because of the loading pattern. So we'll get into that along the way. The biggest thing that I'm gonna focus on here with the Zercher Squat is as I get into the rack, the setup is quite important because you're right here, you're tucking it right here, and you're lifting that bar out to start. Now, what you're gonna see is I go down, my chest is not falling this direction while I'm going to the ground. It never is that, because obviously you're gonna think about the weight pulling you that direction naturally with it being in front of you. That's why we're resisting that, and we're gonna keep it here with a chest high as best you can. Now you notice, even without the bar in my arms here, my squat doesn't even look as smooth as it really should be on this, right? But if I add the bar in for a quick rep here to show you guys, I'm gonna lift it out, set those hands. Those hands are an important piece here. I like to personally go like this, tuck the hands here. So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna lift. I'm gonna step one step out. Pretty wide stance here. Now again, that can be personal preference too. I'm gonna go low, keeping that chest up. And I can get as low as down here when I'm sitting in that Zercher Squat, and then I'm driving out that hole there. So, because of that, I want to make a point to you guys there. Most of the emphasis is going to be on your quad. So if you guys are programming a day with this and you want to do just a one leg day a week, the quads are going to be the emphasis there. You're going to want to have hamstring movements along with it as well. So keep that in mind. Now, for those of you that maybe can't load up a front squat, have a tough time loading a back squat, this is a great way to load something up maybe out of the norm from what your usual routine is, because I'm gonna start always light with a client. I started with one of my clients this week, actually, on 95 pounds, and that was it. That's what we kept it at. It doesn't have to be any more insane than that. It can just be kept at the low weight and then build up, because you're gonna wanna build tolerance right here. No matter who tells you that, at first it's really uncomfortable sitting on that arm. So if I'm building somebody up, I got it holding there, all I want to see is here. But if I'm seeing a lot of this like I talked about, or they're coming down and they just can't even get it up, they're kind of going like this, crunching up as they come up with the bar, we're going to work on the low weight before we try to climb any ladders there. So again, let's go over a couple more reps here. Tuck the arms through, set those hands, lift the bar, make sure the breathing's steady here. So I want to inhale through the nose, hold that brace, nice and slow down, sit to the ground, and then push those feet in, drive to the top, just like that. Here, back up, just like that. Very straightforward, but again, you're starting light, and it's gonna focus on the emphasis of the quad, so program it properly along with the hamstrings, which if you're looking for programming, we do that at Untapped, if you didn't know already. Two last things before I let you guys go here. One, red flags with the Zercher Squat here. One, possible bicep tendon issues here. If you have had past bicep tendon issues, that's why I'm talking about loading it slow for this one. So, because there's a lot of pull here, a lot of loading here happening on that elbow. So just keep that in mind. Also, another red flag to look out for, having low back issues or chronic low back issues occurring. That's another reason to load slow and really do it with a professional. That is the recommended way to go about that, because if you don't do it with a professional, it might happen a little bit too quick that you load it too fast. So that's one thing. Also, last thing here to touch on before I let you guys get out of here is advanced Zercher variations. I will have a video on advanced variations in the future, talking about Zercher deadlifts and Jefferson Zerchers as well. How to implement those into your training. Today is just the beginner version. Guys, thank you for joining me today. Also, shout out my boy behind the camera, Jacob Wertzy. If you guys are in the St. Louis area, he is phenomenal behind the camera for vlog work, picture work, all of it. So, shout out that, guys. Thanks for joining me. See you soon.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.